Okay, hair is washed, shampooed with the CurlSmith Wash and Scrub Detox Shampoo, and scalp massager, just to really get it in there. Followed up with the L.U.S brand Step 2 conditioner to deeply hydrate with shea butter and moringa oil. Detangled with a wide tooth comb, and then once I rinsed my conditioner out, I just threw it up like this. So, like I said, I'm straightening my hair for the photo shoot, and I figured I'd take you through my product process because I'm gonna show you how the L.U.S products can be used no matter what you're doing. So like I said, there's nothing in my hair right now, but because I'm gonna blow it out and flat iron it, I want to heat protect it. If you watched my flat ironing video, you'll remember I really like the It's a 10 blow dry cream, but I'm gonna use the all-in-one styler, look at me calling it by its actual name, as my leave-in. So break it into sections. And if you've watched my straightening video, you'll remember that I don't like to straighten with a part because then I feel like, one, I can get more volume out of the root, but two, I can just do more with it. So, section. I'm going to put about 2 pumps of the all-in-one styler and a comparable amount of the It's a 10. And I'm just going to do them together. They didn't really want to be together. They kind of clumped up. Ew. But they're gonna be together, and they're gonna like it. Alright, so maybe for the next section, I'll just put the styler in, and then I'll put the blow dry cream. We live, we learn. I'm gonna try to teach you how I do the snake bun. That's what we're calling it, I've decided. So we have our section. Let me make sure there's a clip close by. Clip. You need both hands. So this is my left, this is my right. That's important. I take my left hand and I pull the top to the left, my right hand to the right. Using my left fingers, I'm going to grab what I've pulled to the right and pull it to the left. And then wrap the rest of it from the right under the bottom so that I'm holding all of it with my left hand. Then with my clip, take 2. Then with my clip, I'm scooping from the bottom, getting the actual fingers up against the scalp under the bun, and I'm securing against the scalp from the top and just kind of shoving everything in. Bam. Snake bun. I really can only do that when my hair is wet, and I only do it so that I don't get bend lines in the sections that I've already applied product to, but it's effective. So, the more you know. Okay, so I like to break these middle sections in half. I'm just gonna do the styler 2 pumps. Follow up with the blow dry, like that much. Do any other curly people, when you're doing your hair, you just roll it into a ball? Because it just just does it. Oh, I dropped it, but bam, makes cleanup easy. Let me know if you do that too. So I explained before that I have a photo shoot, and it's kind of impromptu, but I'm shooting with Jerome Stallings again, and I've definitely written about him on the blog, so I'll link some of that stuff. Maybe I'll throw some pictures in here now. He takes all my best photos. We've been working together for years. He's shot my hair at every stage of the grow out process since I went natural in 2017. But he's never shot me with straight hair, which is crazy. So that's why I'm doing this. Also, I don't know, sometimes don't you just get bored? I get bored. having the same stuff all the time. But I don't want to color it. I used to color it a little bit, never like the whole head. I've done like, you know, the underneath, and I've done like streaks. I've had highlights, but I also used to like chemically straighten my hair. So I don't like to use chemicals. I can avoid it, like hardcore chemicals, because despite how frizzy it always is, it actually is really healthy. This is the healthiest my hair has ever been. This is the longest my hair has ever been curly, which is pretty crazy. And I say that because like I've had extensions and whatnot, you know? So I've had pretty long hair. And it was mine because I bought it. I feel like now that I've explained to you how to do the snake bun, I just cannot do it anymore. My hands are just like, what are you talking about? I've never done this before in my life. Okay, last section. I'm just gonna go forward with this. Okay. Can you tell this is an impromptu sort of video? Okay, now that there's product everywhere, I'm just going to comb through it really quickly. And then I'm going to start the blowout and flat iron process, which I'm not going to bore you with because that video already exists. And it'll be, I don't know, maybe I can link it in the comments or something for you guys, so that it's within easy reach. Don't worry, we're going outside. Just give me a second. Dante came over and just laid down and then gave the most exasperated sigh ever. So I'm going to walk him and then, yeah, blow this out, flat iron it. And I'll catch you guys when we're getting ready to leave, I guess. This is kind of becoming a spend the day with me vlog, I guess. So it'll be fun. Alright, BRB. Okay, at this point you've either seen that video of me straightening my hair or not, but at this point, which is finishing blowing it out, my hair never looks like this. It never looks this good. So that's got, like, hold up, yo. I'm sure you can see it. Never looks this good. Also, yeah, my bathroom's a mess. Don't hate. I'm gonna go flat iron it now. Shout out to the L.U.S, because this has got to be her. Okay, so hair is straight, and it actually took me way longer, or that's a lie. It took me a lot less time than I thought it would. I'm just finishing up now, putting probably a pump or two of the Ouai Hair Oil in the ends and through the bottom of the strands. It took me probably like an hour and a half to blow it out and to flat iron it. That's like unheard of. So shout out to my mom for insisting that I use the L.U.S all-in-one styler as my leave-in base, which I never would have thought to do. I even argued with her about that. But you know what they say, moms are always right, and she was. So yeah, if you're not using any of the L.U.S products, you're making a big mistake. Whether you have super curly hair like mine or not, or, you know, super straight hair like mine now is. And can we also talk about how long my hair is? That's crazy. My hair has never been this long naturally. So that's pretty cool. Okay. I don't know like if I'm gonna do my makeup now or not. I think I might just do my base makeup and just pack everything, because I don't really know what our concept is for our shoot today. I don't even think we really have like a concept. I didn't plan this shoot. My mom and Jerome did, and I'm just coming along for the ride, because why not, right? Okay, so yeah, let's just do some base makeup, and I'll take you through my updated base. Also, bless my mom's heart, She replaced my Sailor Moon blush for me because it was garishly empty. Is the Sailor Moon X Colourpop Pressed Blush in Cat's Eye, which is this really pretty, like, corally, peachy shade. You can see. And it has like gold in it, which just looks really nice with my olive undertones. So thanks, Mom. Love you. Okay, I'm gonna put the box aside so I can still photograph it. Wow, can't believe I didn't damage that. Okay, like I always kind of trash the bathroom, but I like super trash the bathroom. So hang tight while I move some stuff around, and I'll be right back. While I'm cleaning stuff up, I'm also packing things that I'm gonna bring for the shoot. So I'm definitely gonna bring the Ouai, but I'm also gonna bring the L.U.S Volumizing foam. This is a new product. It just debuted on April 14th, I think, and it is awesome. So I have been using it to style my curls recently, which has been awesome because I'm getting like a lot of volume, which I do get already, but sometimes it can be weighed down by product, not having that problem with the foam. But I also like to set my straight hair with foam before using a heatless curl set, which I'm not necessarily going to do right now, but I might do at the end of the shoot just so that my hair is like set for tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm going to pack those things. And I think I said that, but whatever. Coffee break. While I'm packing stuff, right, I have this little trunk that I keep all my lipstick in, so I'm picking that, obviously. Plus, I just got this new lip gloss, which again, I need to photograph it. It's by Too Faced. It's called the Lip Injection Maximum Plump, and I got the shade Caramel Apple. I tried it on for the first time yesterday. It really does smell like a pie, and yeah, it like kind of burns. So it does plump quite a bit. You can still kind of see what it did to my top lip. So it's effective. Also, like, okay, I put the box away. I've already done the unboxing. I just haven't filmed, like, I haven't finished editing that video and put it together. But I'm part of the Birdie, like, product testing program. There's a proper name. There's a video. It's coming. Bear with me. But my first box had glitter freckles, which you can't see because it's in a Ziploc. So I'm going to pack these too. And my backup makeup. And my hand mirror. I think that's everything. Yeah, the rest of that's skincare. BRB. I'm just using a clip to keep my hair back so it doesn't get makeup on it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop this and do like a separate video as an updated base makeup and keep this one just the vlog, and we'll piecemeal these things together. Okay, that was truly chaotic filming my base makeup, which is now done. I'm just putting a little lip scrub on so my mouth doesn't look crazy, but my light died while I was filming, and then I was like, oh, maybe I can use flash, so I had to stop the video and started filming again, and the flash had like the light range of like a flea, and then I remembered I had my ring light, so I had to get that, and it really distracted me. Really threw me off my game. Let me get a tissue. Okay, we're finally in the car. We're only 15 minutes late. It took me a little bit to set up this new contraption that my mom got for him. Dante, what do you think of your little car basket? So he's all secure. We rode down to Florida in my mom's car in this and was really into it. Oh my God, he never settles down. So hopefully this helps. All right, I'm taking him out to my mom's house so he can hang out with his dog Bestie, and then we are going to Jerome's studio. Bye guys. We had to stop to get KFC. We did. Gotta have some nuggets and some fries. But we're on our way, almost to the studio. See you there. Okay, made it to the studio. So now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with my eye makeup, and then we're gonna get started. So So I'm pretty lucky. Jerome has a pretty extensive closet's worth of stuff. So I'm just pulling some looks for us to go through because we're dummies. We didn't pack anything. So I found this cool blouse with like a really big sequin skirt, this cool printed dress. I don't really have anywhere to hang these things right now. Oh, I'm dumb. Yes, I do. On the door. So, as I drop stuff. Okay, let me show you. So I love this blouse, which I was thinking would look pretty cool with this sequin skirt, right? Won't those just go nicely? Then I was thinking this dress, which is like funky. And then this is pretty sheer, as you can see, but it's like gunmetal and might be kind of fun. So working on that. And then I also just pulled these like pinstripe trousers. And now I'm just kind of like looking for some things for my mom. So, you know, let's look through. Let me turn you in a more functional way. Actually, these could be cool. So these are the things I've got pulled for her. These like floral print pants and this very cool fringy top I thought could look cool with that. But these linen pants could also look cool with that top. This is a romper. And this is like a tulle, I don't know what. You can come in, I'm just filming.
Should I come in?
You can come in.
What else have you picked to pull?
This is stuff for you over here.
Just me.
I'll check back in. All right, we're getting hair and makeup ready. So the first outfit I picked is this one because we're shooting with a gray background. So I'm gonna do kind of a simple makeup look. What are you doing first? Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know yet. I can see what my hair looks like, and then I'll kind of inspire from there.
I love that.
Plus, I told Jerome this he could have creative license in today's shoot because this was his request. So I am at his liberty.
You might want to talk up because there is a very active church happening. It is, what time is it? It's 2:25.
It's lunch revival and Jesus is
on a
partying.
Sunday. Yeah, Jesus is getting lit. Good for him.
Up in here.
Because I'm starting simple, I'm going to start with a simple eye. So I'm using the Sailor Moon palette. Not the color I usually use because that's all gone, but this is Twilight Flash, which is the next one over. It's just a little bit more matte, but that same sort of champagne peachy tone. Limoncello palette. I don't want to go too crazy because I want to be able to build. So maybe I'll just do, I'm going to use this shade, which is called Semi Fredo. I'm just going to do a little bit on the lid. Stop talking to him.
He's naked and having fun.
I hear that. He's getting down on a Sunday.
He is Spectrum Patrolling. What's your shoe? Patrolling with God, so.
Oh my God, let's not get blasphemous in here, please. Also, give me warning before you change your outfit so I can stop filming.
I just dropped out with the camera.
Well, I just want to remind you that we're filming. I'm just taking a small angled brush, same shadow, bottom lash line. I'm using the same liner that I used for the brows, NYX in black brown. I'm just gonna do a little bit as close to the lash line as I can get. And then I'm gonna use that same angled brush to kind of smoke it out a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of eye.
I'm doing my hair.
Mascara. Yeah, simple eye, simple outfit. Okay, gotta fix the hair now because it was really humid and Dante refuses to ride in the car with the windows closed. So Gotta touch all that up again. Yay. Okay, I can't help the fact that Jesus is really getting down, but I'm gonna do a red lip. So I've definitely talked about this before. For my red lip, I like to use two products. I start with the NARS Velvet Lip Crayon in the shade Cruella as like my liner, and then I go over it with the Revlon Color Riche in Rouge Saint Germain. I'm gonna do these earrings. Okay. All right, so other jewelry, I have this like pearl bracelet I borrowed from my mom, and then this ring that I just got from Laura Francaise. So, you know, make sure you use the code WATTS15 to save 15% off your orders. And here's look one, from what you can see. Hold on, let's see. Here's look one, a fancy pant. Let's go shoot. Look two. Yes, I can. I can try. Yeah, you're good. Okay, so we just finished the shoot. I'm just cleaning up, trying to get all my bits and pieces back together. Finally found my glasses. Okay, can we talk about this Y2K lip though? Kind of amazing. Finally found a use for that ridiculously too light Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. And I lined it with the Too Dark Huda lip liner. Topped it with that super crazy Too Faced lip injection gloss. And yeah. I'm kind of also really digging this eye makeup. Like, this could be some everyday eye makeup, don't you think? I don't know, there's something about today's look that is just very livable. And I like it. Did I become a Y2K girly? Stop. Also, like, the outfit is good. Hold on. See, the outfit is good with the new boots and the new jacket. And also, isn't this ring so cute? I'm obsessed. Okay, I need to go home now. Okay, so we're finally back home. Just unloaded the car, so I'm gonna like start unpacking and getting organized. It's been a long day. It's been a long couple of weeks, okay? Like, I have not stopped since we left for Florida at the end of April, so I'm exhausted. So yeah, I'll check back in when I'm like washing my face and setting my hair, okay? BRB. So I unpacked my suitcase from the shoot. Now I'm getting unready. So taking off jewelry. I just have a hair pulled back in a bun. Headband to protect as many sections of the edges as absolutely possible. And now I'm going to try to wash my face without destroying my microphone. Wish me luck. I always start with brushing my teeth. I've definitely talked about my preferred makeup removing method, which is a makeup removing balm, a cleansing balm. Right now I'm using the Clinique Take Off the Day cleansing balm. And yeah, I like it. I don't not like it. It's very effective. Doesn't leave a residue, doesn't irritate my eyes. That's what I am looking for. So once you've given it a good rub in, get your hands wet. This will help emulsify the cleanser and break down your product. And I do a combination of the 60-second rule, which I've definitely talked about on the blog, which is using your hands on your face for a full 60 seconds to really cleanse. And see how I started to get friction there? You just want to keep adding some water to help. Continue breaking down the cleanser until there's none left. I'm going to rinse this really quickly. Be right back. Okay. Now I'm going in with my actual cleanser. This is the rice water, or the rice wash rather, by Tatcha, which I love. And I'm going to start with the 60 seconds using my hands. Then I'm going to switch to a silicone scrubby. I use like that much. I think I just got a little cap I did, which is maybe a lot, but whatever. Okay, now that I've rinsed, time to dry. Right now I'm using two different serums. I like to start with the ordinary aloe. I don't know, definitely one full tube and like a half. Next I'm using the Innisfree green tea hyaluronic serum. Next, eye cream, but I don't technically use an eye cream. I use the Belief Brew Cream or the Aqua Bomb. It just is the most hydrating, amazing thing in the world. So I just stick my ring finger in and get like, I don't know, that much. Dab it between my other ring finger. So they're both like, I don't know, a little big. And I just smooth it on. Next, moisturizer. I'm using the Ordinary. This is the Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus HA. And I use the amount. So especially like in the winter time, I would add another moisturizer. And if you know me, it's Pond's. The dry skin cream. That's my favorite. I use it as body lotion, so I always have several jars of that around. But yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna add extra moisturizer because it's rainy, it's hot, it's humid. So because it's rainy, hot, and humid, the hair did get messed up. So I don't know how much damage was done. I'm gonna find out now, I guess. Actually, let me fix the camera setup because I'm not in love with this. This works for washing my face, but you know, you've seen how many times I've had to adjust where the camera's sitting. And yeah, I definitely have to touch this up before I do a gosh darn thing because that's not a vibe. So I'll be back. Okay, good morning, guys. It's the next day. Let's unwrap the hair. First layer. See, this stayed completely intact. Now let's unravel and see what we got. Alright, let me just flip this out a little, see what we've got going on here. Actually, that came out pretty good. I like that. I mean, except for these, but that's because I wrapped. There's like this part in the middle here where it's shapeless, and that's where these were wrapped. So I think that's why they came really tight, but otherwise I like this. Perfect amount of just some little waves. That's cute. Does look good from the back, you guys. All right, fun. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the Ouai oil in the ends just to keep it, because it's raining. So great. I'm probably gonna have to just pull my hair back anyway because it's raining still, which is so rude. But anywho, thanks for coming with me on this sort of like day in the life. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. If you did, let me know. I'll do more of these. And as always, have a great rest of your day. Remember to slay. Hey you guys, so it's been a week, just about. I straightened my hair on Sunday. It's now Saturday. It's lasted really well. I've only had to touch it up once. It's been raining all week here, so we're done. It's done. Also, this is like, let me gather my thoughts. This is usually the point where my scalp starts to feel like, yeah, I haven't washed my hair in a week. But it doesn't even feel like that. Honestly, other than a little bit of, some fuzziness, because like I said, it's been raining all week, so lots of humidity. This hair is nearly perfect. Nearly freaking perfect. And I brushed it out with a round brush this morning because my paddle brush was in my go bag in the car. So, you can tell I'm not a straight hair person usually. But it is time. So I'm going to wash my hair. And I always like to use the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Mask as like my after straightening leave-in. So I'm probably still going to do that. I might put a little bit of the L.U.S all-in-one styler in just to kind of like keep everything tame. I'm definitely going to be using the CurlSmith Detox shampoo just to make sure that my scalp actually is as clean as it thinks it is. But great indicator that I need to wash my hair. When I push it, it stays. So, yeah. Part of why it stayed this well is the Ouai Hair Oil, which is also in my go bag. So I cannot show it to you, but I've been putting it in a little bit every day, like a pump through the ends and in the roots here, where I get really frizzy, where it curls up first. So yeah, I'm going to do my wash day routine, and once I'm back to my curly self, I'll check back in and I don't know, figure something out. I don't know. Can you tell I'm filming this one kind of more impromptu? Okay, let me go wash my hair. I'll be right back. Okay, hair is washed, makeup's on. The go bag is packed again. In true Taylor fashion, I've got like 10 minutes, so let's finish this. So when I was in there, I did shampoo like my scalp and the roots with the CurlSmith Detox shampoo. But then I went back in and shampooed the strands themselves with the L.U.S shampoo because it is hydrating, which my hair desperately needs. And then I didn't even condition. I just directly put the Briogeo mask in, which has been in since at that point. I didn't even rinse it out. I just combed it in, threw the towel on it. So now what I'm going to do is just spray a little water after sectioning, obviously. And I'm just going to add some of the L.U.S all-in-one styler. For this section, I grabbed like 3 pumps. And I'm not going to like rake through like mad crazy because my curl like sections have already started to form. So I'm just kind of smoothing it in. Trying to focus on the ends because they're always a little crazy. Especially after I straighten them. And then I'm going to actually follow up with the volumizing mousse. 2 pumps. Because like I said before, it's been raining all week. So I just really want to make sure to prevent as much frizz as possible from the onset. Alright, hit that snake bun. Repeat with the rest of the hair. So at this point, right, I'm just sort of trying to smooth the sections together without disturbing the curls as they are, you know, forming into their little, I just call them curl clumps. I don't know if there's like a proper term for them or not. And I'm just going to continue on with my center part because it's already there. So a little like behind the scenes coolness. When you are watching this video, real time, it is Friday, the 18th, 16th, something like that. I don't know, of May. But in my real time right now, it is the Saturday before that. And I have some really cool projects that I'm working on / are coming up. And I'm very excited to share them with you. One of which is that this weekend, so last weekend from your time, this weekend in my time, is Middlesex Fashion Week. So I'm covering that like I covered Hartford Fashion Week 2-3 weeks ago now, which was a lot of fun. So, you know, thanks again to, you know, the organizers, 1, for having me, and 2, for allowing me to cover your events. I'm really enjoying myself. It's cool to not only see, but to help shine a spotlight on all of the really talented artists in my home state. So that's awesome. So yeah, look out for that review. That should be coming out in the next week or so in your time. Okay, I've applied all my product. Just going to gently zhuzh this all together. And also, I'm getting any excess product on my hands into the roots. If I was a more motivated person, I would have started this process earlier and I would have diffused my hair, but I needed to sleep. I didn't get home until 11 o'clock last night. I didn't get into bed till midnight, you know? I needed a chance to recuperate. So, thank you for kind of like spending this week with me in a weird way. I didn't take you through my everyday nonsense. Although I guess I could throw some of that in. It's dull, but whatever. So thanks for sticking by and watching this whole video, because I'm sure at this point it's much longer than my usual. And, you know, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.